Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Storm in a Teacup. I'm Tegan, I'll be your host. Oh gosh, why did I start it like that? This is my very first video, as you can probably tell. So the types of things you can expect from me and from this channel is all things books. I'm a massive bookworm. I'm also a music lover. I'm really into musical theatre. And I'm also into my pop culture, as you can kind of tell by some of my little things up here. And I'll just be talking about general things that I feel like sharing with you guys. So for my first video, I thought I'd talk about some of my favourite books, which first off is these guys right here, Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. I'm one of those people. As you can see, I've got my platform 9 3/4 photo and my Ravenclaw flag just there. Massive fan of Harry Potter growing up, and now I still like to reread them. They're usually my book that I read when I'm sick. It's just something about them that makes me feel better. So I won't bother explaining Harry Potter because I'm sure everyone by now should know what it's about. For those of you that don't, Cliff Notes: boy finds out his wizard, has to defeat the wizard that killed his parents. Heaps of stuff, dragons. It's awesome. That's all you need to know. One of my other favourite books is by Anne Rice, and it is The Vampire Lestat. It's part of her Vampire Chronicles, which starts off with Interview with the Vampire. We first meet Lestat in Interview with the Vampire, but he's not really portrayed in such a great light because it's told from Louis's point of view, and Louis kind of mad with him. But this one here is basically Lestat's side of the story, plus we get to find out a lot more about Lestat, how he became a vampire, and the inner workings of his mind, which I love. Lestat is one of my favourite characters ever written, and Rice released this one last year, Prince Lestat, and it was so exciting to have Lestat back in my life and to see how he is. So I also now, this is one of my favourite books because anything with Lestat, and I'm there. He's such a great character, and there's just so much depth for him, and he's just so well written. So thank you, Anne Rice, for giving us that amazing character. My next one is River God by Wilbur Smith. For those of you who haven't read this, it is an incredible book. It's set in ancient Egypt, written by the slave Taita, about his mistress and all the happenings. She ends up marrying a pharaoh. Egypt gets invaded. There's a war. They have to run away. There's the love interest, who is this amazing man, and it's just so incredible, and you almost feel like you're in ancient Egypt when you read it. And I'm really into my history, Egypt, mainly Egypt, so for me I loved this because it literally felt like you're there in Egypt in ancient times, and it's so well written. And Wilbur Smith has just an incredible style of writing, and there's adventure and there's romance and there's everything you need in a book. So really enjoyed this one. There's actually a new one out which I haven't even gotten around to yet, so I'm really excited to see what's happened next. So that's that one. My next favourite is a very small read, something that can be read probably within a day, and it is Animal Farm by George Orwell, and I adore my copy of this book. The cover art is amazing. Usually with my George Orwell books I have the Penguin Classics, so it's just the orange, so it's really nice to have such fun cover art. Those of you that have never read anything by George Orwell, I highly recommend it. 1984 obviously being his other very famous novel. They'll blow your minds. There's really no other way to explain them. The last book, everyone has that book that they recommend above all, and for me that book is The 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. This book is amazing. I'll just read a little bit off the back. On his 83rd birthday, Eddie, a lonely war veteran, dies in a tragic accident trying to save a little girl from a falling cart. With his final breath, he feels 2 small hands in his, and then nothing. He awakens in the afterlife, where he learns that heaven is not a lush Garden of Eden, but a place where your earthly life is explained to you by 5 people who were in it. These people may have been loved ones or distant strangers, yet each of them has changed your path forever. So that's all I've got for you this week. For now, I'm just going to be doing a video a week while I kind of get used to it. If you liked it, let me know, hit the like button, leave me a comment, say hi, let me know what you're reading, let me know some of your favourites if we had some of the same. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, if you liked it, feel free to hit that subscribe button because there's going to be more coming. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a good day, guys. Bye.